Hey there, Setonians. My name is Apollo, and welcome back to the weekly feature interview. This week, I am joined by Dr. Jen Brilmyer. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Great.
As always, got a couple questions for you. First of all, tell us about your role here as faculty athletic representative here at Seton Hill.
Yes. So every school with an athletics department, part of the NCAA, has a faculty athletics representative. And that person's supposed to be the liaison between the faculty members and the student athletes and the athletic department. So if there's ever any conflict or anything like that, I am there to help. And then if students need me as a resource, they're welcome to come and I can help them out with whatever they need as far as that goes. And then I also work closely with compliance to help make sure people are passing their classes and that they're eligible to play.
Yeah, it sounds great that you're able to bridge the gap between those two groups. It sounds really important, especially with the passing grades thing. That
Very
seems pretty.
important.
Turning the page a little bit here, you played field hockey with Slippery Rock during your time there. Tell us a little bit about being a student athlete, those experiences, and how that applies here.
hmm I have very, very fond memories of being an athlete at Slippery Rock and contribute many of my achievements to the fact that I was an athlete. I think being an athlete is really challenging, not only because physically you have to be playing, but then you also have to do really well in school and you have to be held accountable for missing classes. And it's almost sometimes like you got to work a little extra hard in order to keep up with everything. So I work in physical therapy department now, and so I had a very rigorous course load, and I think that Slippery Rock supported me a lot, and I am happy to be able to do that now for the students at Seton Hill.
Yeah, you mentioned a lot about kind of juggling the responsibilities between like sports and school and stuff. That's not even mentioning like the extracurriculars that you could do, or like
Yeah.
having like a job, or like attending a club, or other managing other events here at Seton Hill. So yeah, it does definitely sound very difficult, but it's really cool that you're able to, by your experiences, apply that here and help people here with that. So tell us about the FAST program and how that applies here.
The faculty athletic support team is something new that we started this year. And this is another way to just connect the faculty and academics with the student athletes. And we have appointed athletic mentors to each team from the faculty, and they're just there to support the team in whatever way they need. So some people are attending games and cheering the teams on. Some people are meeting them for lunches. It just depends on what the team needs and how the faculty want to interact. But we're trying to bridge that gap in another way, like we talked about earlier, and help bring those two groups together so that they both have a better understanding of what everyone's going through.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, thank you very much for joining us here. We really appreciate your support and your insight on everything. It's
Yeah,
really
my
awesome.
pleasure. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for joining us on this week's feature interview. See you next week.